focus on hitting your goals in every area of your business. Remember, the universe rewards the bold. A leader has to take the risks.
Welcome to Wealth on the Beach podcast. This is Daniel Alonzo, and I am your host as always, bringing you some of the greatest minds in the world. I'm also bringing you some of the greatest ideas when we're talking about wealth and health and business and money. And today I'm going to talk about how the great ones manifest energy and why energy is so important. Becoming enthusiastic, becoming that person that attracts people. It's almost like a magnet, right? You want to be a magnet for people. You want to create relationships by pulling people towards you versus repelling. And a lot of times people aren't realizing that they're repelling people because of the energy that they're putting off with the people that they're around. The compliment I get all the time is, how do you have so much energy? Where do you get all that energy? And people think, like, I remember, especially starting off in business, people used to think that I took drugs or something. I was so excited. I was so enthusiastic. I was so fired up about life. Look, I got one shot at this life. And either I'm going to make it or I'm going to break it. And I get that choice. Doesn't matter what anybody else says. Doesn't matter what anybody else does. I get to make it or break it. And I believe that. And I was very conscious of that and excited about the fact that I had a great opportunity, number one. But number two, if it's going to be up to me. Now, I know, of course, I need a lot of help, and I recruited, and I trained, and I built relationships, and I have a lot of really, really successful people in my organization that I am completely, incredibly grateful and thankful for. But the truth is, if Daniel Alonzo does not get excited, some of those people probably would have never followed me to begin with, which would have not allowed me to build the business that I have so far been able to build. The real difference, Thomas Fuller said, the real difference between men is energy. A strong will, a settled purpose, an invincible determination can accomplish almost anything. And in this lies the distinction between great men and the little men. And he was an African slave and mathematician, and so he's probably pretty strong-willed. And so I want to read you a little, and I'm going to comment on it, but this is from the 177 Mental Toughness Secrets of the World Class by Steve Seibold. And I'm going to read you kind of some of his words, but then I want to kind of interject my own. One of my favorite books, by the way. If you haven't gotten it, this book by Steve Seibold, make sure you go pick it up right away, because it is an incredibly important member of your library, okay? Because it's one of my all-time favorite books. And he talks about energy, and he says the engine behind every great champion's success is energy in three forms. One is physical, okay? So energy, when you think about physically having energy, that means your physiology. That means moving around. That means moving your hands. That means walking a little bit faster, talking a little bit faster, moving around a little bit, making a little bit of noise with your body. That's physical. And physiology is a very, very large part as to why people will follow you. Mental, of course, your mental energy needs to needs to be continually refreshed. How do you refresh your mind mentally? Well, that's called reading books. That's called watching YouTube videos. You can learn anything you want to learn these days. just by watching a YouTube video. How about podcasts, right? Wealth on the Beach podcast that y'all are listening to right now. Or this YouTube video that you're watching right now. This is mental stimuli, mental energy, and then of course spiritual energy. You got to believe in something. Is it God? Is it Buddha? Is it, whatever it is that you believe, something spiritual. You got to have some sort of spirituality in your life. I mean, I'm a Christian, and I've been praying to God since I was a little kid. Since I had the ability to pray. And I just know that I would always speak to God as if he was my friend. Hey, God. That's how I would speak to him. I know people can pray better than I can pray, but I just had a conversation with him. Would you please bless my family? Would you please bless my friends? Would you please bless me? Would you please allow me to be strong in my faith? Would you continually forgive me for my sins? And continuing to be grateful, letting them know how grateful I am for the blessings, the good things in this life, because it's because of him that we have those blessings. And so that's spiritual energy. We all have to have some of that spiritual energy. And by the way, everybody, I'm actually doing this podcast from my car. I was just inspired to just take a few minutes and say, you know what? I'm going to record a podcast right now from my car, Wealth on the Beach podcast. You can see people walking around in the back. I'm in a parking lot right now, which, by the way, I do a lot of work in parking lots across America. And I love doing work from my car because I'm focused, right? It allows me to stay focused, doing the things that I know I need to be doing. And I was inspired right now to do something that I know I should be doing more of, and that's making more podcasts and more videos. And so I just said, do it now, and I did it. Now, because the world class operates from a love and abundance consciousness, they appear to have almost boundless energy. At a lower level, the masses operate from what? They operate from fear, from scarcity, from lack of abundance. They operate from fear, the biggest energy sucker known to man. Love attracts energy. Fear consumes it. So love and abundance and energy and excitement and enthusiasm and gratefulness and happiness and progress, that fuels good things in your life. But yet fear consumes it. Because think about it, when we're afraid of something, we stop doing those things. So for example, if you're afraid to call people, you stop the progress by stopping to call people, right? People get scared and they stop. Or maybe you started a new business and you said, hey, I'm going to be great at this business. I'm excited about this business. I'm fired up about this business. And then what happens is something goes wrong. You get rejected. And then your fear seeps in. You get scared. You start thinking, oh, is it going to work for me? Maybe it's not for me. Maybe God is just telling me, I'm getting, like 2 people told me no. So I bet you it's God telling me that this business is not meant for me. Think about that for a second. Like, how many people have thought that before? Maybe it's the universe telling me I suck. Maybe it's the universe telling me, go back and get a good job because you just suck. That's fear. That's wrong thinking. It's negativity thinking. So fear consumes us, and we allow it to consume us, by the way, because we could always say to ourselves, stop. Stop, Daniel. Stop this. Stop thinking in negativity. Start thinking in abundance. I am powerful. I am abundant. I am a stud. I'm a studette. I'm a champion. I'm a winner. I'm a doer. I'm a worker. I'm a recruiter. I'm a builder. I make money. I always make money. Everybody loves me. Everybody wants to be in business with me. So you think about the first way of saying it, right, where the fear consumes you. The second way allows abundance to happen. It allows your brain, by the way, to open up, because when we're afraid, then we start thinking of everything as being negative or everything is not going to work. Whereas when we allow love in, when we allow this consciousness of belief and powerfulness and trusting that everything's going to work out right if we do the right things, if we follow the right process, if we stay accountable, if we're coachable, if we're making good choices, everything will work out the way it's supposed to work out. So it is any wonder that the average people are tired and worn out half the time, man. I see so many people, they're so tired. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so worn out. Oh, pobrecito, me. Oh my God, things are so hard right now. Oh my God, they shut down my business, and what am I gonna do? And I have no money coming in, and oh my God, the government, and something's gonna happen. Oh my God, it's not gonna happen. So this is why people don't make progress. Because why would you want to make progress if you're feeling like that? It's better just to sit on the couch, take a nap, and don't do shit. When you're feeling that way, that's the negativity consuming your soul, your body, your everything to wipe you out. That's why you're tired. That's why people, when they're driving down the freeway, I always think about so many people are driving on the freeway and they're so angry. Road rage is like incredibly prevalent, especially in California. And I look at all these people and I go, man, they're just pissed off. They're just mad. Like, what are they mad about? Man, we got great weather, incredible opportunities. Some of the greatest opportunities are in California. We got unlimited amounts of people, 40 million people in California. We got unlimited amounts of people to go sell to. It's not like we can't recruit anybody in California. We got a lot of immigrants in California, which is great because immigrants work really hard. They're really amazing people. They have a need and a want and a determination to make it big in America. We got all these great, wonderful, amazing, motivated people. By the way, immigrant and non-immigrant, okay? We got great people. But just people that are hungry. So a lot of people out there, they want to drive the nice cars, There's so many people that are ambitious out there. Now they're making some mistakes and maybe not making as much progress as they'd like to. But look, the masses unconsciously deplete their own energy. The more often than not, you have somebody out there that is so negative, that has such depleted energy that, like I said, are worn out. They're just tired. And the difference, though, is the champions, the winners, create energy through their thoughts. And then their thoughts produce the feelings that reinforce their belief that everything happens for a reason. The great ones believe they are destiny's darlings, right? You've heard me say a million times, great things always happen to me. Now, of course, great things don't always happen to me. I get tickets. I hit deers sometimes. I hit a deer in Utah, actually, last month. Trashed my Tesla. And I was on my way to Utah. I had an hour to go and I hit a deer in the middle of the road. And I was actually recruiting somebody on the phone while that happened. And it was so hilarious. I'm not even kidding. I I was driving down the road. I'm talking to this lady, and I just yelled out, "Oh shit!" And she's like, "I heard that. Are you okay? What happened?" Blah blah blah. And it was, so some people can say, "Well, that great things don't always happen to you, Daniel. You're so optimistic, and that's just thinking in fantasy land or whatever." And I said, "Well, kind of great things do happen to me because I spent an extra few days in Utah because of it, and I made it an amazing trip. It was actually an incredible experience. Got to spend a lot of time with a very, very good friend of mine that lives in Utah, and we had a great time, and it was awesome. And I think that things happen for a reason. It's a story that I'm telling you all about right now. And then by the way, because it happened, I got to a month later go back to Utah to actually go pick up my car. And then I drove back home. I stopped in Vegas, had amazing dinners and a lot of fun. And so, great things actually do happen to me. And so that's just what a champion thinks about. That's what a champion. I'm grateful that I'm alive. I'm grateful that, because I could have gotten big time injured. There are people that die that hit deers and, totaled their cars way, way more than I totaled mine. And mine was at least actually fixable. The airbag didn't deploy or anything like that. So it wasn't like I, hit a brick wall. I mean, some of these deers are so big, it's like hitting a brick wall when you hit them. And so thank God, right? I mean, great things kind of did happen to me in light of that situation. And so I guess it's just the way you look at things, right? They just believe that that something great is about to happen. Now, good things happen to me, bad things happen to me, but guess what? I'm always grateful that whatever it is, good and bad, it happened the way it happened. And good things will come from that experience. And but champions just kind of feel like they're born to win. See, it's your mindset. Are you born to win, or are you born to fail? See, I'd rather get up every day going, I'm born to win, man. I'm just shit, man. Great things are going to happen to me today. I'm going to work my ever-loving ass off today. I'm going to meet new people. I'm going to make new friends. Today is about variety. Today is about connection. Today is about progress. Today is about results. I'm going to recruit somebody today. Right? I'm going to write a sale today. I'm going to make thousands and thousands of dollars today. And that doesn't happen every single day where I get a result or I recruit somebody every single day, but that's my intention. That's what I'm focused on. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm born to win. I'm born to get results. Great things are always going to happen to me. See, no matter what bad things get, they believe the universe is conspiring. I love this word. The universe is conspiring to make my life great. The world is conspiring to help me achieve all of those things that I've always dreamt of. This belief in universal favor becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy and attracts all three forms of energy. The pattern creates a psychological tidal wave of momentum that drives performers beyond normal limits and energy. So look, if I'm feeling good, I'm going to work harder. If I'm, self-improving, if I'm spending time with the right people, if I'm around somebody that makes me feel good, if I'm around somebody that's excited and positive and they want to do great things too. I just recruited this guy, Kevin. He's a freaking stud. He gives me energy. I get excited every day. I love getting up and getting onto that next appointment and talking to that new client and meeting new people and recruiting more people in the business, getting them licensed and watching them have success. But that, being around people like that, bring me energy. But it's a psychological tidal wave. And it creates momentum. You know, in contrast, the average and ordinary, right? The middle class, the down and out, the masses of the world, right? They attract, right? Their thoughts and feelings attract the rooted in fear mentality, right? They attract the draining energy, and they attract additional fear because they're thinking about all the shit that is going to happen that's bad to them versus what's good, versus what's finding the silver lining. The masses suffer physical, mental, and spiritual fatigue from their own thought processes. They are the architects of their own destruction. You get up every day and you tell yourself you're a bum. Well, eventually you're going to be a bum. You get up every day and you're scared about what's going to happen to you. Oh, poor me. Oh, things always happen to me. Everybody tells me no. Oh, I'm such a bad recruiter. I never recruit people that are good. I never find people that are good. I'm always looking for great people, and they're always turning me down. See, it just creates more of that. You create more of that when you get in that downward spiral of bullshit. And so look, even though they're completely capable of redesigning their consciousness, they continue on that path. See, by natural law, energy is created or consumed by thought, and the great ones choose to create it. And so I choose. Right now, I choose. I choose great things. I choose a great life. Right? I understand shit's gonna happen. Come on, I'm not stupid. Right? I'm not pie in the sky. Every day's gonna be perfect and I'm gonna make $1 million today. I'm not stupid enough to think shit like that is real. But see, I can choose to know that whatever happens today, I'm going to figure out how to make that challenge, that adversity, that rejection. I'm going to look for ways for that situation to serve me well. I get that choice that I can either wallow in self-pity or I can live in energy and abundance and greatness. And so I want you to think about this, today, when you get off this podcast, okay, or you leave this YouTube video, okay, be aware of the thoughts you have and ask yourself if they are creating or consuming your energy. Just for today, allow only energy generating thoughts to occupy your mind. Notice the physical, mental, and spiritual impact it has on you. And then go make today the most amazing day of your life. You have greatness inside of you. I believe in you. The universe is conspiring to help you. You just have to help the universe conspire to help you. Stop with the madness. A great life is just waiting for you. Go get yours. And go get yours now. Do me a favor. If you want more in your life, just make sure you build relationships with the right people. Go find a great mentor today. Let me coach you. Maybe I might be your mentor. Maybe I might be the guy that's going to take you under my wing, and me and you are going to be great friends, and I'm going to coach you and teach you and mentor you and push you up to your greatness. There's no reason why you can't have a wonderful, amazing, totally fulfilled, progress filling life, there's no reason why it can't happen to you. You just got to go get yours. You just got to go decide that you're going to put in the time, the effort, the energy. So if you feel like I might be the guy for you to help you raise to that next level, connect with me. DM me on Instagram. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a little phone call and find out if I am the guy for you to help you get to where you want to go. It would be a privilege. It would be an honor for me to be that guy for you. But if I'm not, find somebody, okay? Find a mentor somewhere. And then what I want you to do is I want you to share this podcast with somebody that you think would benefit from hearing the things that I talked about today. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, you might change their life. With that said, I want you to dream bigger than ever. Get after it. And make sure that you do it now. God bless you. We will see you at the top.